Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another devlog in my series. I'm your host Sherry, and let's get into the video. If you're new here, I'm working on the Wind's Breath, which is a game where you control a dandelion seed using wind to help it reach fertile soil where it can grow into a beautiful flower. So let's start from the first change. The first change is that I added some extra decoration to differentiate the ground in the caves from the background. There are some extra decorations in the floor which actually resemble rocks, so you don't confuse actual ground with, well, the background. Personally, I think they look great, but I'm obviously willing to hear what you think about them and potentially make some changes to make them look, well, better. The next thing I'd love to talk about is the new actual end animation. Previously, the animation was completely chunky, slow, and well, literally painful to watch because it would glitch so much. Now, instead of simply animating the player so it moves straight towards the end position, which is well the new level, now the player actually becomes a random physical object that gets pushed by the wind. It was very difficult to actually set it so all the values are set properly, like the speed of the wind, the drag, including the randomness of player rotation while moving in the wind, and actually simply making it work via code by turning on the objects in the correct order, in the correct time and everything. It took quite a while. By the way, there's a huge sale going on in the Unity assets store right now, where some assets are up to 50% off. If you are still planning on using Unity after the recent fiasco, then well, this is a great occasion to buy some assets. A lot of them are really good, and I'm personally using some of them in my own project on the Wind's Breath. For example, I'm using Hitins Engineering Steamworks integration in my own project here, and now it's also 50% off, so it's a great occasion to get it. It's probably the best asset that integrates Steam into Unity. So if you're planning on releasing your Unity game onto Steam, this is the asset for you. And now, without any further ado, let's get back into the video. One more thing that I actually managed to do while, well, I was making this video is actually I have started the work on 2 new levels. One is nearly finished, it is the cave one that I have teased in the previous video, and one is still in the works. It is again a sandstorm level like I have introduced in like I think 2 devlogs ago. This level is actually partially inspired by Celeste's final room of Farewell, with the short sequence where the wind well blows up and kind of switches the gravity around. Well, that's what I'm trying to do here. I think it would be a really cool level and it will be really unique. Well, not so unique because it's inspired, but yeah. For more things that I wanted to actually add to the game, but I haven't yet and I need your opinion on it, is some actual audio effects. Well, every good game needs some audio. All this game has basically is music and a menu click sound. Well, that's not enough for a game based around basically wind, so if you have any ideas on how to implement the audio or what audio to implement, where to find it, please let me know. I'm really helpless if it comes to any audio. I've never done sound design, so yeah, any help is very much welcome. One more thing of importance is that I spent around 3 hours or so on creating a proper automatic Stalagmite/Stalactite placement for decorations in caves, so it won't take a lot of time to place them because I can easily place every single type except the large ones automatically. I could not find a way to easily automate the large ones without having like an almost infinite complexity of the algorithm, and it would take so much effort and time and would be so unoptimal that it was not worth it to actually even set it up. But luckily this will speed up my workflow a lot because this will basically save me at least 3 hours on just this level, so I'm already back at 0, and there is multiple more levels that will include some stalagmites/stalactites, so it will save a lot of time. Another thing that I have started to work on is some actual ambient particles. This would work in such a way that the player would have a particle system attached to them with a range which will be, let's say, collider A. If the collider A collides with, let's say, collider B, which is the range where the particles can spawn actually, then the particle system activates. If the particle spawned by the particle system A is not inside of the range of the collider B, the particle will despawn instantly, which will make it not appear inside of the ground, for example, which in a normal case scenario would be unfavorable. Anyways, that would be about it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. It took me a while to make this one, I know, but I have a lot going on in real life, so yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for all of your support. Leave a like under this video, subscribe, the usual, you know. You can purchase the early access to the game using Coffee in the description. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!